Best in Show goes to Diamond Dance and the fabulous Breaking Nova.
Sucks, they win every time.
Love that dance is so popular. I'm biased because I do dance, but I love that. I feel like dance goes in phases. Like whenever I wasn't even born yet, like maybe in the 80s, it was more popular. Dance was something that was seen more in film, different things. Even before then, it was popular, and then it kind of faded, and then it was popular, and it faded, and I feel like we're in a big boom for dance right now.
Such a genuine connection. I felt that I almost felt bad for watching because it seemed to me to be such a private moment between your two characters.
Yeah.
And I thought the number itself was just beautiful. What do you think?
In the film, Jasmine and Brandon, they have such a history of growing up, and yeah, they've been brokenhearted and they come back together, but it's this genuine like love and friendship that will never fade, no matter how much you've been hurt or how much distance there's been. So there's that connection between them that for the very first time, they get to kind of relive, like, you know, that childhood love, but it's a little bit more mature now. So they get to relive this dance, but they also get to discover it again as well, which is really, really beautiful. And I think with Shane and I, just as real people, we had an amazing connection, and that is what made the film for me.
That's incredible about the third audition for So You Think You Can Dance. Have you thought to yourself what that experience would have been had you made it the second time or the first time? Because I feel like the only way to do that show is to do it as who you are. Because there are so many moments, the dance for your life, there are so many moments when it's just show us what you got and that's it.
I wouldn't
Audition
have.
2.
I would have got cut the next round. The only reason I believe I made it through is because I allowed myself to remember the moment that happened when I made it through the first time. So I stepped on the floor, and I don't remember what happened. I have no idea. But that was the first time that the producer looked at me and was like, we want to see you again. And like really saw me, because I allowed him to. And so if it weren't for that moment, I would have never made it past the other auditions. So I'm so glad that I didn't make it through the second time I auditioned, because I don't know if I would have, it would have been super stressful. It already was like nerve-wracking, and anyone who's been on the show will tell you, your heart has never beat that fast. But if I didn't have that shift of perspective, I would have been a wreck.
One student from each of the top scoring studios will dance for the win.
Why did they pick me? They should have picked you.
So what's next for you?
So, so this came out, which I'm so excited about. I've been traveling, teaching a little bit. I'm about to start convention, super excited about that. But there's a documentary that I've been working on the past year through Dance Makers, the convention that I'm a part of. And it's so crazy how parallel it is to this film, actually. It centers around 3 girls actually going to a nationals dance convention competition. And it basically brings up the topic of what is success? What is success, and how do you define yourself? Is it through what you do? Is it through someone telling you that you're good enough before you actually open up your heart? Or is it the moment that you open up your heart and say, I don't care if you feel like I'm good enough or not, or if I'm impressing you or not, but I love this, so I'm gonna do it anyway, and that's what makes someone successful. So it's redefining artistry through competition, because I feel like so much of dance these days, so much of everything these days is centered and based around competition, and we compare ourselves, and we are so judgmental. And it's like, if we could just strip that down, because the only reason we judge someone or compare is because we think that they're better than us, and we're afraid of being less than someone. Instead, why don't we become inspired by them and allow ourselves to do that?
Well, you're definitely going to have to keep us posted.
For sure.
Because we absolutely want to see that.
Definitely.
Cool. Thank you so much
Of
again
course.
for coming by.
Yeah,
Such a
I
pleasure.
loved it. I had a blast.
Welcome everyone to the first annual National Nationals!
Right. What you seem to be forgetting is that we are running the convention business.
We're making history.